Did I scare you? Hello! I'm gonna mute this. My eye is itchy, hold on. Oh my gosh, Monokuma is attacking me and making my eyes itchy. Hi everybody. Oh my god. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm glad it scared you, Rex. That was the point. Ahee-hee-ahoo-ha-hee. Hi guys. Long time no see. I scared demons so good, apparently. Hello, see me, hear me, yes. So I just streamed this yesterday. I'm sure the people here right now already know that. And I really wanted to know what happened, because this trial's really interesting me, or this investigation. And I was like, dang, I'm not gonna be able to play for a few days. And then I had the opportunity to play now, and I was like, I'm gonna play now, and I'll stream it. Because that's what I said I was gonna do. And so here we are. And I want to know what's gonna happen, and we're definitely gonna get to the trial today. Hopefully finish the trial today. And you guys can be there to join me. Or here to join me. Hi Aiden, hi Drew, hi Demon, hi Link, hi Meester, hi Kaylee, hi Izzy, hi Rex, hi everyone, hi, how's it going? Yeah. Looking glorious, thanks. I didn't even get to shave, that's how quickly I hopped on to stream. Oh my goodness, my eye! Anyway. Let's start. Reminder, this is not a children's game. It is rated M. Do with that information what you will. When is there another Smash Bros. Stream? Thursdays is when me and James usually stream, and we almost always stream Nintendo games. So I'm sure we will have another Smash Bros. Stream soon, if not this Thursday. Anyway... Is there anything I'm forgetting? I always feel like I'm forgetting something, like I forgot to turn my sound on, I forgot to turn the game on, I forgot to do this or that. Let's get going. So, I think we're done in this room. We figured out he was Robo Justice. Am I done? I think they would tell me. Let's see if there's any new information to get. Yes, Hifumi and Taka died last stream. RIP. And Kyoko was missing and is being mysterious AF. She looks like she's lost in thought. Yeah, she does. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. Okay, bye. I can't remember who I talked to already here. I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time, but where's Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea. Perhaps she is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you're quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. It's true. I don't want her to be a bad person. Also, no spoilers, please. But I know you guys already know that. Demon, I hope when you say that person didn't die yet, that you're not actually spoiling something. Nobody comment on that just so I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. But anyway. If I were them, I'm serious about spoilers. Please do not spoil anything or you will be kicked out. Please. There were no spoilers last stream, Drew, so let's hope it stays that way. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. Good to know, Celeste. I feel, and yesterday, based on everything that happened, I feel like Celeste, there's a good chance Celeste is the accomplice in this killing, and I'm not sure who the killer is. But I still feel like Hifumi had a part of it. Anyways, it looks more and more like it really was a setup. Yeah, I agree.
What the heck?
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it. She's talking to Hero, but it's not like she's talking to me. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think you figured out that someone's been killed, right? Yes. Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Takaka and Hifumi.
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. He didn't do it. Oh my god. I feel so sorry for him when he makes faces like that and sounds like that, but not like a, oh, I feel bad. More like a, like, oh my god, get up off the floor. You're being pathetic. Those 2 are the ones that are killed. That's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You might as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right? Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
So then.
I know that note. What note? Oh, yeah, you're right. The handwriting's gonna be different. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe you can use to escape? What? Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. I would not trust that, but the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and for some reason I fell asleep. No, someone knocked you out. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Yeah, and they framed you. But how did they get you to kill?
So...
He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. I feel like Hifumi and Celeste. I'm gonna feel so dumb if neither of them has anything to do with this. And I know Hifumi's dead. Alright, a secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Yes, they did, you dummy. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Lol. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Gayaho! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it. I buy it, Hero. Don't worry. Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket. I bet he lost it.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Please.
Oh my god. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck, for serious? Yasuhiro's account. Well, now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. No, we don't, Owie! Why did you kill them, Hero?
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. Maybe, honestly, because his career is not promising. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me! Makoto's like, nah. Just be thankful we gotta get the go. Yeah, every time I hear Hero, I think of Big Hero 6. I agree, Skyward Sword is great, Aiden. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? True. You're right, I need to look for the second suit in that note! Oh, second suit, that's right. They think there's a second suit. I guess I better get back to guard duty. was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me, but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Yes, I do. What's up? Okay.
It would seem.
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No! To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, You know what? No, I'm not gonna help you because you're lying.
Shall we go? Hey,
What's her problem? So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Exactly, Rex. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Where's the repository? Oh, yeah, where the museum was. Isn't it up here? Right? The repository? No, it's not up here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna jump as to not waste time. Physics lab. Oh, it's up here, right? Yeah. All right. Let's jump. Okay, Jira, you said I was calling you Jira, which was incorrect yesterday. I apologize. What is your name? Jera? Hera? Hi, Shadow. You did not miss anything yet. This is basically just a recap of yesterday, and now Kyoko wants my help. Kyoko, excuse me. That is... yes, Rex. The repository. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. It's because she's an investigator. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Shall we? The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. Makoto always makes a point to, like, explain that Hifumi is such a big, fat man. It's like, we get it. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing. I just can't see how that's possible. He's so dang chunky. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. That's right. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why? I don't know. I gotta see what Jira or Rex. How did the whole school not collapse when Hifumi fell over? That's something Makoto would be wondering. That was the one thing he was wondering. Jira, you didn't answer. I know I'm saying your name wrong, but you didn't fix it for me. You wrote Jera, but I don't know how to pronounce. Hi, Brandon. Hello. Alright, let's see. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. We know. He must have been struck with Justice Hammer 4. What is with the Justice Hammers? Which was laying on the floor in the equipment room, and there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. That is correct. That way it wouldn't leave any bloodstains as it was moved. Alright, what else do you want to know, Kyoko?
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey.
You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? Sure. Yeah, I didn't know. Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Kyoko, stop being so mean to me. I've been there for you. No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. Oh, okay, Meester, thank you. Moisture? Moisture? Oh, thanks, Brandon. It's actually really old, and I always forget that I have it. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? Oh, it most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. Maybe Hifumi's massive body tumbled on top of it and broke the watch and smushed it into smithereens. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you, how long were you going to keep us waiting? Oh, yeah, Taka's your big voice. There's all these little details they put beforehand, which is good, because it means things are consistent. I just need to pay attention more. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
Well, yeah, I gathered that much, Kyoko. It broke when he died, or when he was attacked. So he died before we got to the dining hall. So it could have been someone in the dining hall. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm going to do this trial right after I just played yesterday, so I'll remember more things. Yeah, spell it like how it's pronounced, Jira. Like, is it Hira? If so, use an H. If it's Jera, I don't know, say Jerry. Je as in Jerry and Ra as in run. Hifumi's crying in heaven while he's being fat shamed. Yeah. Look at his left hand. Oh! It's gonna be a... Only Brandon's gonna get this. The note that Hermione has in her fist. Which I can't remember what it said. When she's petrified. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something
Makoto,
in there. Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Oh, now you need, well, you've been needing me to do things, so I guess I'm not surprised. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Tappa's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. That's where my heart's at right now. It's broken. From medical issues, not because of brokenheartedness. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? A ripped piece of paper? I wonder where the other piece is. Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
It's definitely a clue. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kayotaka, scrap of paper. Thanks. Cool, yeah. Have right now is who got his massive body into this room? I already saw all this. Why did she ask me about it again? I think Jera is like Michael Cera. No. Okay, so Sarah with the original J sound. Okay, let me take a second to see. With the original J sound? Yeah, but I was saying Jira yesterday, or Jera, and you said I was wrong. Am I wrong? Oh, she wrote pipes, that's right. The basilisk and the pipes. Enemies of the air, beware. Ifumi belongs on r/chunkers. Oh, Sarah. So Jera. That's what you're saying. So you weren't being funny. I just thought you were being silly. Okay, Jera. Jera. Is Jera right? Jera? Let me know. I'm gonna spend all stream trying to say it right. Did you find anything? I did more than I expected. Oh. Look at this. She picks up a slab of his fat. Sorry, I'm not making fun of him being fat. I'm making fun of the fact that they make a big deal about him being fat. About Makoto making such a big deal about it. Alright. A wad of paper. Gee, I wonder if it's the other one. The other piece. Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He's a part of it! Him and Celeste! I'm calling it now. It's him and Celeste. He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. She got in his pants to find that. That's what Makoto's thinking. He's being a little pervert. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Get over it, Makoto. You have an investigation. So that's the one that Hiro got. But why did Hifumi... Hifumi was going to give it to Hiro, or gave it to Hiro. And then Taka was going to stop him, and then he killed Taka? I'm going to feel smart if I was at least a little bit correct. But I'll also be happy if I'm way off, because it'll be a surprise.
So...
That sounds very familiar. Yes, it does. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the
However-
truth! Yeah. So, Jera. Okay, Jera. Problem solved. Mystery over. I am confident. You guys are either like, ooh, he's got it, or like, just you wait, you idiot. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? How is it not the same? Weird note under my door. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Huh. So he also got this note? Time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked to meet at
Is that right?
6. Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Which is what I was thinking. Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. It was meant for Taka. It was definitely meant for Taka, because that's where he was killed. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain a little more? They punish him. He's already been punished if he's actually dead. If he's still alive, I don't know. I don't know why some of your messages are being hidden when you're not saying anything bad, but if a mod sees them, you can just show them. Just use, you know, common sense.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had has been added to the truth bullets section in your handbook. This time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Okay. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place, but we just needed you, the player, not to get too caught up in them, just in case. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? This is like the game creator speaking right to me.
Right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. Oh. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. Oh. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. E-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so ready. I say that, but I guarantee I'm going to get annoyed and stressed out during this trial. And I'm going to be like, that was terrible.
Are you pumped? It's like the
Here we go, guys.
the fireworks, like the flash of a
I'll get him for you. Good luck.
flashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Here we
Make your
go.
way to the red
me fix
door
that.
on the first floor of
Poo hoo hoo. A poo hoo
It
hoo.
would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah,
Shall
you're
we go?
right. Well, we better get going. Okay. Ooh. Gotta like breathe before this. Is someone missing, or is this everyone left? This is everyone? We're still. Oh, Celeste is literally right in front of me. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there. What the?
appears.
Hello. He's multiplied. I guess there are more of him. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. Oh, I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. I think you're joking. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? Nobody has any time for Monokuma's. You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you, you little silly old bear. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay, then shall we?
Please.
I hope it's you, Byakuya, so we can watch you die. Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I like how they really change the story up each time, so it's like different elements of things going into it. It's not like the same repeated things, but just cycled through new killers and new victims and stuff. I told you already I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Hero, I know it wasn't you, but come on, you idiot. How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Yeah, you would want to pin it on him, Celeste.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the cult
That's
room.
right.
Hi, the Hub Kid. Bye, the Hub Kid. If Justice Hammer 7 makes people bald, what does Justice Hammer 8 do? It decapitates the Irish. She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. I wonder, yeah, because there's so many dead now. I wonder who's gonna be in who's gonna be involved in like the last 2 trials, or 3, unless one of the last trials is something completely unexpected, involves other people or people that aren't actually dead. I don't know. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. Poor Taka. He just wanted a friend. At least he got one before he died. Even though his dreams were crushed not soon after, or not too long after. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka, the one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is standing in front of the elevator. I don't actually know, so don't say anything, anyone who just got here. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone's aboard, don't say anything, demon. Don't even allude to it. Don't, like, comment on my wrong or right answers. Please do not say anything. And the steel box began to move. And then there were 3, 6, 7, 8. 8. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. And then it broke and it crashed to the floor and we all died. There's no going back until we settle all this. We couldn't go anywhere. I'm so nervous. Ooh, I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Something new? Oh, is this place new? It looks different. When I see you all gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. I know, your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you, you jerk. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute! Disagree. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I don't know, you do that sometimes. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. So, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly massive man. Oh, was Toko there? Was she the one that was missing? I think she was there. Don't tell him about the Squidward cameo. Why'd you spoil it? Dang. A deadly class trial. Do you wish to save the data? Yes, I certainly do. Alright. Let me look at all the stuff. Monokuma file. Sorry, I'll try to go fast, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, that part's easy. Oh, good. I can just turn it like that. Perfect. Tarp was found in a repository under Taka's lifeless body. It was apparently used to move Taka in order to avoid leaving any blood stains. But he was also wheeled out on this thing. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. Oh, that was to move him to the repository. So he was moved on our tarp in their equipment room and then brought over to the repository on the dolly. Okay, the specific dolly had no handles, and blood was found on one of its wheels. It is assumed that this is the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Taka's body was originally discovered. Glasses were cleaned when his body was moved. Hammers of all shapes and sizes were found in the repository. One of them was found wet and had apparently been recently washed. Interesting. The door connecting the art room to the repository was designed to open only from the repository side, so from inside. According to Aoi, it was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it had somehow been unlocked. Okay. A puddle of blood, which means Hifumi opened it, unlocked it from the inside. I could be wrong, because I feel like that wouldn't make sense either, but a puddle of blood was found in the equipment room where Taka's body was initially found. A tire track had been left behind in the blood, which makes sense because of the dolly. Cloth was found in the trash can in the nurse's office, assuming it was used for the glasses. Maybe he cleaned it, Hifumi cleaned it himself so he could see. Because he's dumb. One has to wonder if someone used it to wipe some blood away. Hifumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Aoi left. Okay, this is the... Hifumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Aoi left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or two. This is the note that Hiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Yeah. These are blueprints for Robo Justice, which are found in Hiro's room. Wait. Yeah, the handwriting is different. No one but Hiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Did you pick your skills? I have not picked skills yet, but I will do that after this. Apparently, Hiro received a mysterious note last night. The note reads, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. That was Hiro's. Okay. Taka's wristwatch broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock. It was confirmed as last night. The watch still worked. Yeah. Taka's lifeless hand was found clutching a small scrap of paper. That's correct. Fumi had this note on him on edge pierce. Now let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. But Hiro got the ones that said meet in the rec room. Okay. Which is where Celeste was found, all beaten up to make herself look innocent. Each student has their own e-handbook, which also acts as a card key. The owner's name is displayed each time the handbook is booted. Okay, it is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. Cool. Alright. Set skills. I don't remember what these things do, but let's use them. Increases the time limit for each phase. Effective during the class trial. How much SP do I have? Okay, so I have everything that I can equipped. Okay, finished preparations. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Is Toko not here?
Basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yes, I remember.
If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone beast
Yeah, I
now then.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
He's telling the truth. Oh, there she is. Toko's not here, but Genocide Jill is.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry
point.
to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit.
Found in your
We
room.
assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite
He was
compelling.
framed
It points to you as having
by
freed
Celeste. That's why she's
and
so...
wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Thanks, Shadow. Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Correct. Here we go. Oh boy. I slow down with spacebar, right? That's all I need to know. Hero's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
He's right.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
That was everything. So I think it was what
Everything
Celeste
we found
said.
in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof
Move!
that you are the culprit.
Shoot.
It's not true. It's
Hero, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all
No, it's wrong.
Ooh. Rake!
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
He did not, because the handwriting is different.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after all. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
I would
When you
say,
compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both.
unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No,
True.
the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting.
that's
anyway.
true. Hero's not very smart.
Are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hero is innocent.
Of
as
course you
well.
do, Byakuya.
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
You tell them who it was. You don't have to always put me on the spot because you feel like you gotta make everyone look stupid. Yeah, exactly. It passes it off to me.
Who was in the Robo Justice suit?
A suspicious individual in question. The one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. It was Hero. He was in it.
Even Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
Suspect,
That doesn't make
sure,
any
but
sense.
killer, no.
You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit.
So what
Correct.
you're saying is...
Byakuya is smart, just annoying AF.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice.
What?
Agreed.
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
The Illuminati.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get
Hey, stop
Okay.
trying to boss us around.
all things have
Yeah,
a
go
proper
wait.
order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify. the
Sakura's
method
been
of
mighty quiet during this whole
transportation
thing, though.
For Taka's lifeless body.
Wait, we must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. Yeah, it was the... First the tarp in the equipment room, and then to the repository it was the
that his
dolly.
corpse was moved using Smakoto.
Yes.
Can you tell?
Yes, I can. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been...
I got it!
this. And then... the dolly.
I got it!
I got it!
They were
I got it!
a dolly and a
A
tarp.
dolly and a tarp, I think? What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Right. Oh, the second
It was the
time.
same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Correct.
So the killer
Maybe the
must have
dolly was
seen
used to
it
get him.
and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp.
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Right. Correct.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think They used the dolly to move the body. But are you sure you are not mistaken?
I am sure.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the
Large objects like Hifumi.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize?
She's raised an objection. How do you...
There is no
I'll be right back. I want to get my phone charger so the cam doesn't die. I completely forgot. BRB. Are we good? Are we good? I'm back. Alright. Let's get back into it. Nobody expects much from you anyway, excuse me? What's your problem?
You rarely understand what is going on around.
What? What's your problem? I thought we were kind of friends. Why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been into the bullet. Oh boy. Oops! Oh shoot! Now there's gonna be something added and I don't know what to... Oh no, I hate this.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Jeez, what's your problem?
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies
Why is it not focusing?
do your worst, you miserable wretch.
I'm gonna die. Okay. During a bullet time battle, you will take damage. Yes, okay. Use the current tempo and you'll have to press... Okay. For them, you can eventually perform a combo. Get your combo past a certain level and the rhythm will change. Oh, resulting in a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep on missing, that will result in a tempo down. Oh. Lock on. So I right-click with a lock on. As you continue to match the rhythm, you will have the chance to lock on an enemy's... Yeah, okay. Attack with left mouse button. You can also lock into multiple statements and destroy them all at once. Okay. Tab. Press the tab key in time with the rhythm to reload your bullets. Oh. So tab to reload if your difficulty level... Is that what was added? Ace Attorney? I probably won't ever play Ace Attorney. I'm not really interested. TBH. This is the confusing part. Press the space key to activate Fever Time, which will consume the focus gauge. What? During Fever Time, you will not be required to reload, and the tempo will be forced to its maximum. Your enemy may activate Negatime. When this happens, the tempo marker will disappear, making it more difficult to match the timing. In addition, their word bombs will time if your difficulty level is set to kind. Okay, final strike. Once you've destroyed the enemy's influence gauge, you'll deliver their closing remark. Statement with a truth bullet. Then destroy it by pressing the left mouse button if you use the right destroy it, but if you get it wrong, you'll take damage and the enemy will recover some of... It's so much.
You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
Ah!
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Did I do it? I did it! I didn't die! Oh man.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository.
Correct.
One of the wheels had
Oh my god, I
blood
can't believe I did
stains.
it.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheels. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
I love the music during the trial.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body. So there's my proof that the dolly
There's
was
my
used to
proof
move
that the
Taka's
dolly was moved to use Taka's body.
She's like, man, whatever. Jeez, does Celeste really hit? Yeah, what's her
Well,
problem?
anyway,
It's because she's a
That
killer.
was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Kind of does,
Happy to
actually. Is
explain
it
why the
Sakura
occupant of
and
the suit
Celeste?
couldn't possibly be the killer.
Is it Sakura and Celeste? I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Back
If you
on
look
how the body was transported, it will.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. Because there's no handle. Is that why? Make your argument. Robo Justice costume. Oh.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yes.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp.
He didn't
then
wrap.
loaded
Oh
it
no!
onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Sorry. I'm just gonna go through the whole thing. I failed! Oh, is it because of the game? I had one more heart. Shoot. I was bound to fail at some point. Yes, I want to try again.
I refuse to give up yet.
I cannot lose! Oops, not auto. Anyway. Now that that's out of the way.
As we know, Taka was canned from
Yes.
there. The body was.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded
They didn't
it onto
wrap
the dolly
it.
and wheeled it off,
Well,
right?
yeah,
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
correct.
Well, yeah. But even without, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the
Oh,
dolly
you can't
over.
bend over in the costume. You can't bend over in the costume. I know it. I know it. I actually know it, and I understand.
As we
Let's
know,
go, let's go, let's
and
go.
From there.
Yeah, then loaded it onto the dolly.
Now, keep in mind that
Well, yeah. But even with that, all you'd have to
Bend
do
over,
is
bend over, bend over.
No, it's wrong.
I gotta celebrate the small victories because they don't come often in trials.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position?
No, I don't think it, Makoto.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Huh. You totally can't bend at the waist.
When you're in that suit.
I'm so happy I
not only
actually
can you
remembered
not see your
something.
feet, but you can't even bend. Am I right about that?
Okay.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
She's like, yeah, you're
It'd be
right.
awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all
So the
that way?
robot wasn't the...
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing
Hmm.
such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a...
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
1 second. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body, because there's no chance of the costumes. You can't take it off by yourself. Hero's not strong enough. Once it's on, you can never take it off. Okay, right. It has to be that one. Those were easy.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
What's up with this thing, but I can't actually get... Oh, that's right. There was a thing on the back. That's right. Kyoko hasn't said anything, has she? That's true.
To put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making...
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect.
Exactly.
That's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't...
To be clear,
Robo
whoever
Justice.
did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
It's her and Hifumi! They faked that.
You all got a good look at it, did you not?
It's her and Hifumi. I was right.
Hifumi being dragged away by... If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit...
I mean, I could very well be wrong, but...
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. Oh, that's why I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is the individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Owie, don't be so certain.
Still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every instead of seizing on one viewpoint? The truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every...
Perhaps.
True, dog.
But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something
Series
new.
of unfortunate events.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have...
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right, then. Let's take another look back at what I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, we waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. It was around 8 a.m.
Correct.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Oh, so it is Kyoko.
Soon after that,
Hina
found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Yes.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assassin. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Sorry, 1 second. Again.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Saw a shadow.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Intense scream for someone like you. Which makes me seem it was fake.
and then...
And that's when Hifumi got attacked.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, and that's when we heard the body discovered.
Correct.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor. to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
So there's something important about the
We must have found both
order of
bodies
events
at
if they're
almost
recapping this
exactly
again.
the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Which still means Hifumi could be alive because the
And
announcement
that's when I
happened
told you guys about
from
Hifumi.
Taka.
Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office, but right after we left the physics, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us.
Yeah, his body had been moved.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room.
Correct.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for and after some time.
Celeste informed us that she found the bodies, and we all headed to
Celeste
the
found the bodies. Are they trying to make me think it's Celeste, but it just like last trial, it's actually someone completely different? That is a very real possibility.
Which is where we rediscovered
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
But they're also making us suspicious of Kyoko.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay,
Agreed.
well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to
Sakura's so
consider
good at
each murder
recaps.
a separate situation.
Consider each murder a separate situation.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all. Now
Okay.
then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Okay. Contradictions in what happened to Taka. Monokuma file. Blunt something to the head. Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
He
Or
did.
Perhaps it was after?
Because of 6.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Ah, crap. Sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were. Taka came last.
No, we didn't.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Shoot. Come on, Makoto, let's get it. That makes me... Sorry,
So, regarding, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer
Maybe
3,
that was just a
while Taka's
ruse.
death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
Right, but his watch.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
That was it. Were they really used in that order?
So, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
I already tried that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, I wonder if
I tried that one and the next
we already
one.
know Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the.
It's true that Hifumi was while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
What? I already hit both of them.
So, regarding...
Can I use something? His watch? Can I equip that or something? No?
I wonder if he died before, perhaps it was after. We already know what order.
I
they were
already
killed
tried
in.
that.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
I already tried both of those. What in the world? I'm about to die again.
So, regarding Taka's...
Copy what order? Oh yeah, how do I copy it? I don't know how to do that. Oops.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer
I'm just
3.
gonna do what you say.
While Taka's death.
See?
How do you guys remember this
Taka
stuff?
came after.
So, regarding Taka's... I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true.
Those stupid purple statements. Oh my god, there's like no time to do all this stuff.
Regarding, I wonder if he died before, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Finally. Thank you. I don't really understand that tool of copying and then hitting. That doesn't make sense to me.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think
I knew I was
the
gonna get
hammers were
frustrated at
used in
something, so
order.
it's all good. Yeah, the white noise is so annoying.
But in reality,
But I
Taco
guess
was
it's good
killed
it's not
before
easy.
Hifumi?
Really, tacos come before.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Let's see the proof.
We have proof. That I can do for you. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, what is this? No, I hate this one. Is it watch? Wristwatch, okay. What? Wait, what? I gotta start pressing help. Blah, 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 yeah, okay.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, okay. Good for you, Makoto. Thank you. Alright. I just don't really remember how to play this one. IS watch. Oh, I need the it's the letter S W A. Sorry, I didn't know I had to do it in order. C H. Not even that hard, and I was getting so upset about it. I didn't know I had to do the letters in order. I thought I had to just get all the letters that are in the word.
See?
Okay, I learned slowly.
With the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yep.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night,
Correct.
That would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
that's right. Taka was killed before any of the others.
That simple fact slipped past us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
They tried to fool you guys.
Exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them in that way. When we saw how they were used in each incident,
I'm like,
we made that wrong
yeah.
assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the
That's
window.
right.
Because when he was
Could
killed,
be Sakura
we
or
hadn't met
Aoi.
in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still...
That's right.
It's because Ifumi's not dead.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together.
Okay, let's
We
assume
all
Ifumi
ran
is
down to the
actually
nurse's
dead.
office.
I mean, someone actually attacked him and it couldn't have been Celeste. It could have been Sakura because she wasn't there.
Totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's true,
Or
where's
that.
the
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we
Don't
all
go
have
breaking my
rock-solid
heart.
alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Hi, Tanya.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room. And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the... At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
True.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right...
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's, because
True.
as we just established,
As we all
she was
established, as
passed out in
Makoto
the
likes to
equipment
say,
room
he
when
was
the body
massive.
disappeared.
And also, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said...
No, I've been gone for more than a minute or two. Yeah. Which is very
body
fast.
Apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time...
They didn't. He went up there himself.
Oh man.
And Celeste moved Hina out of there.
It'd be impossible.
So he could do it.
Well,
He's not dead.
what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
She's about to say it.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
I was right about this at least.
The dead body moved on its own?
No.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is...
I wish Byakuya would be caught off guard for once.
Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality...
He was alive?
Yes, remember?
Hifumi wasn't carried out of
He
the
cried
nurse's
on you.
office, but simply walked out on.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Still alive. Is it really possible? Well, yeah. Broken wristwatch. Alright, I'm just gonna read through the first part.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is
I just wanted to
impossible.
grab it for fun.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of
Yeah, but that
us.
was at the same time as Taka.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Correct.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No,
I'm just gonna take
it
that,
is impossible.
just in case.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Shoot. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Shoot!
One more time, there must be a contradiction in there somewhere. I don't know what the contradiction is. Because now it's like... Not only am I finding contradiction in the orange words, I also have to load something. I don't want to have to read all this. I get that, I get that. Move the mouse wheel up or down to... Can I still do that? Quick select if you quickly... And then hold down the left mouse button. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. Bullets will be disappear as soon as you use them or switch to another truth bullet. I still don't really get that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh, whatever.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
Oh wait, I don't want that. Whoops.
It is impossible.
I guess I'll try shooting at the last thing.
Surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is why.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended
Let's just try
to
it.
signal someone else's discovery.
It has nothing to do with what you said, Kyoko. I'm just an idiot.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announcement of Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I'm just trying things, guys. At this point, when it's stuff like this, like I don't really get what needs to be done, so I'm just gonna try it all. Let me try it.
No,
Oops.
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you've heard the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is...
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was
Let's just try
intended to
this.
signal someone else's discovery.
It's not that. Okay.
Are you saying that when we first...
I'm gonna load the second one and hit the third one with it just cause.
And you know that
Surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was...
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was
I might have already
intended
tried
to
this.
signal someone else's discovery.
Yep. Someone else's dead body at the end of the conversation and go through it again. I don't like that I'm being told what to do, but at the same time I'm never gonna figure it out. I'm about to die, so whatever.
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is why...
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the
Someone
nurse's
else's
office,
discovery.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No.
So it's the next
Hifumi was
one?
dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Thank you, JJ. I don't know why I can't wrap my head around that element of this trial, of the trials.
That was made really intended for Hifumi.
Of course
No.
it was. The announcement...
Maybe. But that was also the same time that...
That's right. It wasn't long after finding...
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi.
First of all,
Correct.
if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them...
What do you say, Monokuma?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body, it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first...
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Oh, gotcha, Shadow. I hope they do.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Either way, it makes me feel not dumb, so thanks.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Ah, because it was only made for Taka, right?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Oh, because Hifumi actually did die the second time. It was when we found each body in the nervous office. Okay, but why did he... Why is he in on this plan and also he allowed himself to die? I need to tell you why. Celeste is a vampire and she promised she was going to bring him back. Is that so ridiculous? That's my little theory in the back of my head. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, even if that's so ridiculously stupid. Toko was found unconscious. Wait, and the second time was when Toko was found unconscious when both bodies were discovered, just after Hifumi came back to life. Oh, no. Whoops. Okay. He woke up for the last time. The second announcement came right after Hifumi woke up for the last time, I think. Looks like I just embarrassed myself. Oh, shoot. Okay, whoops. Oh, I lost! Ay, ay, ay. This is becoming how many times can I lose
I refuse to give up yet.
during a trial?
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for...
Of course it was. The announcement played
Right.
Maybe. But that was also this...
That's
Correct.
right. It wasn't long.
So there's a good chance we've made... I think we've confused...
Blah, blah, blah. And we found each body. The first time we played was when we found each body, and then we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And that was for Taka. The second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it!
Okay. Because that was when
Heard
Hifumi
the
actually
second
died.
time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Or maybe she's not really a vampire, but she lied to him so she could get him to die. But why would she want to kill 2 of them? Just to cover her tracks? Time which you may use however you like. The class shall wake up. Yeah.
It didn't seem weird at the time. But it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies,
Right.
In reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, being discovered for the first time.
Hifumi.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Counters 3. I already game over 3
Meaning
times.
He wasn't actually found dead.
And that's
Right.
just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! That is the worst logic I have ever, honestly. I do not think there's anything that can...
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery. Then it should become clear whether he was...
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that's yeah, he cried first of all, he didn't cry. Aoi's tear brought him back to life. Oh, that's right. He cleaned his glasses. Ugh, I hate
Here's
these
one
parts.
thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Right.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the back, his body disappeared.
and the
Right.
next time we saw Hikari, it was in the repository.
Right.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Oh, oops.
there was no notable difference.
I should have waited. I should have just waited.
Well, here's one thing. The first time we found him,
She just said there was no
his
notable
body
difference. This is wrong.
It was in.
But when you compare his body other than the change in how it was, there was no notable difference.
I right-clicked that by accident. Whoops. At least that one was easy. Okay, I gotta pee.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That
Hikariaki.
fact alone proves that he was only...
Perhaps you'd like to feel the rest of us.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Do.
But when we found him again later in the repository,
They were cleaned.
And I found the item he used to wipe...
That's right. They must have found the trash can in the nurse's office. Bada bing. There it is. It's Celeste.
I got it!
I got it.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain... One look at the bloodstain on the cloth.
Which was the
should
same
make
as the one on
things
his
clear.
camera.
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi, and the mascot on the cloth
Hold
was
on.
the same one that's...
I'm getting a text that I need to check. Give me a moment. Okay, hi. Oh, hello. Okay. Anyway,
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of
you like my
course.
ceiling fan?
The character
Purple paint. The blood in this game is pink.
Princess Piggles from Demon Angel.
I
Princess
highly
Piggles.
doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of
A few tissues is all I need to keep my.
Then there's no question.
They just believe them.
So
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his
Makoto
own
is
glasses
so
cleaning
helpful
cloth.
because he's the player character. He's so helpful during the trial, and then people still give him crap, like Celeste being mean to him,
Even if that is true, it does
And
not mean
Byakuya.
he wiped the blood off
and
himself.
Kyoko.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Good point.
That's a
I'm
good
so glad I
point.
called that. I feel so smart. Not that it was extremely difficult, but
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive, but he pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can... Then he stands up and walks out, and with
Yes.
that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes...
Depends. If he was just. What was with all that blood?
it was because of the nurse's office.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains
Right.
lots of blood for emergencies.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So
If Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's
I'm not gonna
body
view that
is
deleted
easily
message just in
explained.
case. Is somebody spoiling stuff? Right, and if Hifumi's still alive at that point, the disappearance of... Please, if you were spoiling stuff, Felix, please no spoilers.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Who Taka's body was. Oh, Hifumi? Really?
I got it!
Oh.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, you went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That
Oh.
also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Exactly.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, me and Sakura headed for... But when we got there, the door...
And the
How'd he get a key?
repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and
Oh,
Sakura
it was already
got
unlocked
to the
before, okay.
repository, someone was already...
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing.
Right,
Convinced us all
right.
he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the... So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
That's
But
right.
That means he took part in the murder.
I just can't believe it.
I
If you're having
can.
trouble, would you like me to show you one?
There's more?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to... You know what
Why
I'm
didn't you
talking
tell
about,
us?
Right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's
Oh,
leg.
that's right. Could it be? It's no, it's not that. I mean, it could also be that, but it's this. This is the one I found him. Okay.
I got it!
Oh, they were
talking about the
spamming.
note
Oh, okay.
Hifumi had
Well,
hidden
at
away,
least they weren't
aren't you?
spoiling. But yeah, please don't spam.
Hidden.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Tee in his pants. Yeah, make a big deal about it.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the...
He's so embarrassed to talk about pants. Oh my gosh. 6 a.m., which is when
That's the
Taka
note I
died.
was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In mine, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now.
The 1 a.m., yeah.
Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In
Someone
other
used
words,
you.
The killer got in touch
It's
with
Celeste.
another
It's Celeste and
person
Hifumi. It
besides Hiro.
has to be Celeste. I was right.
That person could only have been...
Wait, what? Oh my god, I missed it. I missed what he said. Oh, then why did I say that? Oh my god, I missed it.
And that person could
I'm gonna
only
miss it
have
again.
been... I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder
Oh
him.
yeah, okay. I missed what the question was.
Over here. I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out Happy.
Huh?
Just to be clear,
TikTok is Taka.
TikTok is talk. Yes. Why must you ruin it?
Seriously scared, but still, I can't let her get to me. Okay. Broken wristwatch of Fumi's glass. So wristwatch, glasses, cloth. Oh, jeez. Okay.
You have
Glasses.
the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
Cloth.
6 a.m.
Broken wristwatch. Okay, I'm gonna stay on broken
The
wristwatch.
time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
The time on the note said 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? That's when Taka was attacked. So I guess I'll stay on broken
The note,
wristwatch.
right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
False. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to try all of them because they all seem... He said the note has nothing to do with him. That's not true. I guess I'll hit the last one, and if that's wrong, I'll just try the other ones too.
But remember what time did it? 6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
False.
No.
Oh, thank god. Ugh, this always stresses me out.
No. No, they're absolute.
What the hell are you talking about?
The notes.
What are you talking about?
6 a.m., which is the same time. You've already proven that, but
Yeah.
there's more. Look where the note says the equipment room.
Which is where Taka was killed.
So,
Yes.
Taka was murdered at both the time and I think that should be plenty to show that this note.
Well, no further objections.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka.
Correct.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people.
But if
I know,
they
that
gave the note to
sucks.
Taka,
Taki shouldn't have believed
what
it.
was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Right.
Where's your proof? Go.
It's the piece of paper. We got this trial in the bag. Knock on
I
wood.
got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap. If I'm right about this, the sheet of. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found.
Then
Well,
Taka's
duh.
scrap and Hifumi's.
Yup. They're from the same.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped there's only one way.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to leaving behind, only did I get all that right?
Yes, you did. Queen of
was important.
Queen of recaps.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the.
So Hifumi was the accomplice. Celeste is the murderer.
After seeing
That's
all
my
this,
guess
Hifumi
after
was
everything
super
has been
involved in
gathered.
This whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact,
He's not alive.
No. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely the second
Right.
body discovery announcement proves.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind.
He was
Celeste.
killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
If that's the case, then maybe not. I guess I'm stupid because I never considered the fact that he was killed in the repository. Which Celeste wasn't there, was she?
He must have been killed
Ah.
after Taka's body vanished. But before we found both bodies and
During that time, we all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus. Come on, a walrus.
Anyway,
No time for
when they were
fighting.
killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me.
And what might that?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
the weapon.
Yeah, because I mean, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same.
Similar
With them having
fractures.
but Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office. So if
Yeah.
Hifumi was killed in the repository,
Oh, it was the wet one that was
Cobra had to
clean.
grab one of the hammers, kill him, then put the hammer back where they fell. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for?
I'm surprised.
Was it Aoi?
It seems there's some
No, 'cause she
semblance
came in
of a
later.
brain knocking around that skull of yours.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right though. I don't understand.
It's the mallet, it's the
Monokuma
wet
file
mallet.
makes it clear, but if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms,
So the question is,
Hifumi's
how
still
could
alive
the
in our
culprit have
hearts.
gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Is it not possible they used?
I don't think
They used the mallet. Let's get to it. I
They
don't
were
think.
both killed with the same.
Come on.
then what was used?
Oh, come on. I know what it is. Let me just pick. Oh, so the game already knows that I know. Alright, let's go.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
The spotless
Was
hammer.
it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
No, Sakura.
Whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it? Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Whoops. I should have waited. I guess that's not wrong.
Shoot!
Shoot!
What was used to kill Hifum? Was it Justice Hammer? Maybe Justice Hammer.
Well, what if there's one? How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Nobody did witness.
Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, okay. Woo! I always feel like it's gonna be some complicated thing I gotta do. Thanks, me, sir.
It wasn't a Justice Hammer at all.
And Kaylee.
No, it was something completely different.
Actually, I'm doing. I mean, just despite my 3 game overs, I'm doing better at this one than I did the last one.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer... Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them...
Right.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean...
Who was in there? I can't remember who was in there.
Because it was used to commit if the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood.
Right.
I'd also like
Who
to
was
point out
in
that
there?
The repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
I don't remember. Who reported the bodies? Like, who came in? I don't remember.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for...
Right.
If that's true,
Junko died
that
so
would
early.
explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So
Right.
Hifumi moved Taka's body
Right.
to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Body to the repository with someone. Yes.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one who... Hold on a
Right.
moment. I still think it's strange to us the way
Why?
the graduation rule works. There is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Oh, so they were helping. Well,
So
okay,
the
we'll see.
idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous.
We did talk about it when we were all together. At least that's maybe they agreed to split the money. But if they got away with it, they would have died, right? Oh, jeez, come on. Spotless hammer again. Okay. I
Based
spoke
on
too
the
soon.
rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming
Right.
the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that 2 people work together on this.
That is
Well, it's
how
not
the rule is
impossible.
explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that
Based on
one.
the rules that have even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out
Oops.
the act, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible
Ah,
that
shoot.
2 people work together on this. Shoot!
I'll just hit the second one.
Based on the rules, even if more than one,
I have
only
enough
the
hearts,
one who
right?
actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is how the
But that only really applies if there's, in this case, however, there were 2 murders.
I'm gonna load that. Oh, just kidding. I should have hit it. Why did I do that?
Based on the rules, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
that is.
But that only really applies. In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Say, okay, I gotta load one and hit the other.
Shoot! Based on the rules that even if
Let's
more than
try
one
loading
person,
this one
only the
first.
one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true. It is simply impossible that
is.
But that only
I feel like
really
it's the other way
applies.
around,
In this
but-
case, however, there were 2 murders.
Okay, so load the 2 murders. Alright. I know. Sorry, Makoto.
Based on the rules, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
But that only really applies. In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Alright, let's go.
Based on the rules that even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can assuming the rule holds true.
The last thing I tried was the right one. Ay. Hi, Alyssa. Huh.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Right.
Risk versus reward.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances there's no point in being someone's accomplice. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the
Like
risk,
a vampire bringing you back to life.
Saying that two people could act as each other's
I feel like that's so
accomplices
silly,
to commit
or it's the
two
truth.
separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act. Murdering they made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it only looked like
So
one
Hifumi
person
killed
because
Taka,
that's
and someone
how the
killed
true killer
Hifumi.
designed it.
I'm guessing Celeste, but I could be wrong. That's how the true killer is.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply
If that's the
killed
case,
their
then it's not
accomplice.
Celeste.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan.
But who would Hifumi trust?
That's just awful.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice.
Just two murderers were the same. That was the main character. The effort made to convince us that the main characters this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events. Although, yeah, it's too amazing how good Kyoko is. It's suspicious.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's string?
That's problem numero uno, right?
Manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. Maybe it was someone who told them he could see Alter Ego again? In the debates up till now, the way the case is unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one fit. No! Kyoko? It is not Kyoko. Is it Kyoko? I think that's what he's thinking. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay, whoo. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut and say Celeste.
Here's my answer.
I was right!
So I'm the suspicious.
Oh my god, I was right.
I really do hate this kind.
A joke?
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together.
Yes, because he
with
trusted
Hifumi.
you.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit brain fat lazy worthless goddamn idiot.
Where did her accent go?
Just to be clear, there is
Where is her
support.
accent?
So
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yes.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were
Oh my god, I was right. I actually did it. I was right from the middle of the trial. Oh wait, what is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? This individual, the screaming. They both scream. Oh. Oh my god, Makoto. I have 1.5 hearts. The paper hidden in Hifumi's pants accounting the suspicious individual. Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste.
Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got it. I'm so happy.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the... If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
are you saying everything they told
Yes.
us was a lie?
I knew it. She took you to the bathroom so he could
After
move.
taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search, and not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste... We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed.
Right.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the...
She let out a
And when we'd all come to see...
She
what
let
was
out a
wrong,
blah.
What was it she said?
Yep.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics, it was time for her partner.
I feel like they dropped enough clues, though, that it wasn't the hardest thing to figure out with Mondo, even though it was spoiled for me. That one was, like, completely out of nowhere. Did you guys make me feel smarter? Did you guys who have played this... I guess I should wait for the end of the trial just to be sure, but did you figure this trial out before you got to the trial? Like, did you figure out who the killer was? I guess that's for Alyssa and Kaylee and whoever else has played Shadow.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups.
In fact, Celeste
She was smart.
precisely the one who
If
proposed
this
that
wasn't
we
a
split
game,
up.
she probably could have got away with it. Yeah, we know what happened.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events, and on top of
Oh,
that,
poor
that
Celeste.
cry of yours earlier,
But she's kind of cold-blooded. She turned on Hifumi and killed him.
that was to signal Hifumi. It was your way of telling him we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according
Ooh.
to plan. Why else
Ooh,
would you let
ooh.
out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Oh my god. I'm smarter than you, Alyssa. You too, Shadow. Wow, you
I
guys.
just realized another strange thing.
I'm just kidding. I mean, this stuff will always step back and let the game. That's fair, Alyssa. Well, I guess I'm just really smart then, huh?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
I do feel
we
so
now
good
know
about
what
myself,
only
just because I've been doing
pretending to
so
be
bad at this game, that the fact that I figured out who did it before the trial actually started makes me feel very satisfied. That's my one win through this whole game. I never would have predicted Mondo if it wasn't spoiled for me. And I wouldn't have predicted Leon probably if it wasn't literally written out on the wall. But they still framed
you were
Hero.
the first one to say you wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole...
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was asleep.
Right.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what
Thanks,
you mean.
Kaylee. I feel so believed in.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said. Looking back, I can say that one little...
What'd she say?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body.
Just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but
Oh, because she didn't know that Taka had died yet?
Sakura, Toko, and I were then Makoto.
She
showed
didn't
up
know?
and
Yeah, I
told
didn't
us
even catch
Hifumi had
that.
been killed. So Sakura and I, once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and now the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Okay, Byakuya, we get it. You have some brains.
Although you hear that, Celeste, everyone's having
I want to
some
finish this
trouble
trial even though this
understanding.
stream's supposed to
Can you
end pretty
repeat
soon.
what you
I'm
said?
gonna finish it.
If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any...
Celeste's comment doesn't make sense, but what is he alluding to? He just made it obvious, didn't he? Monokuma File 3.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around. Frightened they must be. Positively, we are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys died.
Okay, what did I miss?
Shoot.
I have one heart.
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. When she said that, she should only have known about Hifumi. Yeah, I know, but I don't know which one you want me to shoot.
All I said was we must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively. We are all going to die. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to... What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
So do I have to load Strange? Oh, I'm dead. What was that, 4 or 5 times I got game over? Alright, fast forward, fast forward. Yes, I want to give another try, obviously.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse to give up. Alright, I'm gonna load Strange.
We must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that is all I said.
And hit those guys.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Let's try.
We must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just.
No.
Woo! I did it without JJ telling me that time. You don't belong in this world. That's right.
There's no reason Celeste
I
should have
got
said,
it, Brandon. I
"Just
did
like
it.
those
I mean,
guys
not quite
died."
yet, but
When she said that, none of us had.
yeah, this was obvious from the whole conversation you had before.
And we didn't run into her until after we were all... So there was never any
I still have to do the
chance for her
story
to
and then my
see
last
the
strike.
body in the equipment
This is
room
long.
for herself.
So
Which is
how did you
good,
know,
but for the
Celeste?
stream, I wish I had more time.
How did you know more than one person had been killed? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Wait, because Gary also says right, so she could have been. Oh, true.
You all have such vivid imaginations.
Oh, she's gonna deny it.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicion. Then what about the picture I took?
You framed him. You framed
How do you explain
Hero.
this picture?
It has to be some kind of set.
But how did you do it?
And then she used the camera's timer to...
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only. Plus, I happen to know that this particular. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is everything I told you was a lie.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi up?
What could you
Maybe he was a-
possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one.
No.
He was
There's
trying
no
to fight back? Other explanations? He's hugging him. They're posing. Maybe it was a fake suit. Oh. Oh. Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking or dancing. Hifumi's dragging the suspect away. No. Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking. Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. He's dragging the suspect away. Oh, he's trying to hide the body. And also doubles as looking like he's being attacked. Oh, so Hero didn't actually do anything. They just knocked him out, put him in the suit, and then hit him.
Dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
That makes a lot more sense than thinking
The one
they
being dragged off in that picture isn't
drugged
Hifumi,
him to make him
but
do
the
this
person
stuff.
in the robot suit.
Because I guess now that,
We've
yeah,
simply been
okay.
led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation,
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad...
That's right.
Such is utterly impossible.
She's not going out without a fight.
Ridiculous.
is it? I don't think.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate.
Ooh, she's like, let me educate you, Kyoko. Really possible? Let's find out. Ugh, this is the most stressful part. Oh, jeez. Robo Justice blueprints. Oh, God.
After I passed out.
I don't want to.
Then you just dragged me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
You can't bend. You can't bend. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
Then you just dreamed you tried to make
You
me
can't
look
bend in it. You can't bend in it. You can't bend.
The person inside the suit, there's no way they could stand up straight.
Ooh! 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 I'm doing pretty good despite my 4 game
Even
overs.
if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a
Well, yeah, we've been over this.
That's right. They totally made a mistake.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be...
Mm-hmm. We got you, Celeste.
Took the suit they'd specially designed. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was the...
Well,
Ugh, poor
I
Celeste.
suppose this is checkmate.
Even though she's trying to get everyone killed by getting out. Still.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh my god, she was playing it up the whole time.
So clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little... Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Oh, that's right. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear.
She's
But he
crazy.
said, and I quote, in other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Okay, but he didn't know that.
Confusing statements don't make any sense.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing...
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean?
I kind of feel bad for her because now she's like, knows she's caught. She's going insane. Just take it like a champ, like Mondo.
How did he refer to each of us?
Said for serious. How did he refer to each of us? Oh wait, what? Oh crap. He gave everyone nicknames. No? Oh, I'm dumb. He gave me a nickname though, right?
How Hifumi used to... How did he refer to each of us?
People's last names? Oh, did he? Oh, I guess I don't remember.
That's right. Our last names. He called us all by our
He
last
called
names.
me by my last name.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once.
That's
so
right.
If Hifumi did mean to say
Silly
Hiro's
me.
name, he would have said his...
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, he just indecent?
Don't talk.
Random
talk.
chance. Now isn't that a no? There's no reason to think he would have said the name, but he must have run out of energy before he could say anything.
Oh, he's gonna
So
say
He
hero.
was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to it.
Well, no. Hold on. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh.
Oh my god, she's
Come
a
on.
fake.
Enough with
She's
your
a
idiotic
fraud.
blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Well, do I?
Look at her hair. It's magnificent.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Hi, Eskil.
Make sure your ear. My real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Didn't she say that?
Please stop making me.
I feel like I'd heard that. Oh boy, what are we doing now? E-handbook. Oh, we can check the e-handbook. Okay.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
That's why it was brought up at all.
The killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Whoops. Okay, let me go. Sorry, Kyoko. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hifumi was. He wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name? Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on?
I'm not pretending. If and since you have no way to
There is a way to contradict you.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's it. The handbook.
It's a handbook.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, Monokuma told us all.
Yeah. He told us earlier. We talked about this.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's
That's
real name.
how you know her real name.
Celeste. can you
Celeste,
please
just
tell
give
what
us
really-
your e-handbook.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature because
of the wonderful things he does.
you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and that'll bring every.
All right, here we go. Closing argument. Oh God, look at Hiro's face. So they were planning. Is it seduction? Oh. How did they get him to do it? I don't remember. It's this! She seduced him with the poster! How did she with chips? What's this? I don't even remember what that is. Is that just them talking? And him being obsessed with her? We'll try that. They brought Hiro to the room after he got the note. What time did the killer call their victim to the room? Oh, okay. 1 a.m. That's 1 o'clock. Who was it that the killer summoned first? Hiro. They put him in the suit, turned him into Megatron. That's when he was carrying him. She took a picture. Aw, poor Taka. Taka was there. Oh, he's looking at his wristwatch. Okay. Taka died. Justice. I love how they paint Hifumi in these pictures. Like he's some like grossly evil being. Like some pathetic and grossly person. Poor Hifumi. The Justice Hammer that was used to kill Taka. Oh, that's right. Was it 3? Or 4? I don't remember. I guess 3. He saw the picture. Hey, there's me! I love the picture. I'm gonna miss Celeste too. She was good, but she got what's coming. That's when he showed in the library. Fumi used something fake to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Oops. In the library? I don't remember. What do you mean? I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna use it. And then he's like, oh, oh, that's when he... Okay, that's when he put on all his stuff. He faked dying. He put this there? What does this say? Oh, okay. Gotcha. And they thought, oh my god, they're dead! Act 6? Is that what that says? Oh, he got Taka's body, pulled him into the room. Use something to move Taka's body. Yeah, tarp. Where's the tarp? I don't see a tarp here. Oh. It's this one. So what's here? In the library, can we use something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal? I honestly don't remember what they're talking. I'm gonna put these chips here because I don't know what else to use. That'll be the one I'm wrong on, though. Use the tarp. And then Celeste said psych and killed him. One of these is gonna be wrong. And I think it might be this one to replace with the chips. Let's try it.
The killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that
Hifumi.
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of other... First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room.
Hero.
That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect.
It was a good plan, honestly.
They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed
But you know,
him into the Robo
don't
Justice
murder.
suit. To make it look like Robo Justice was attacked while the killer used a digital camera. They did all this just to create evidence when they were done with him. They shoved him, still unconscious. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they called
Poor
Taka to the
Taka.
equipment room.
He was just dumb. He was a young man who wanted some friends.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of...
Ah. Oh, are they switched? What did I say? I said 3, it must be 4. Or 2? Oh god, I don't remember. I think it was just 4. Which means... I'm gonna try 3 there.
Killer is
Let's
you.
see. You!
And that's
4?
where Hifumi killed him.
Okay, good. Whew!
The murder weapon was
Is
just
that
as
Sakura's
hammer
leg?
4,
That's a meaty
which
calf.
The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crime.
Chips and create a shadow. I know it's gonna be wrong, but I don't know what else to put.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims. To solidify the first fake incident was the attack in the wreck. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1. And the Robo Justice pitch, they wanted to make sure we bought the surprise. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2. And with these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain creep that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order. He fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect.
No, it wasn't Chips. I don't know what else it would be. To create a shadow? I don't know. Not the poster, not the booby poster, obviously. Not that, that's from another trial. Let's just try this. I don't remember what it means.
So, for these, the first there, they wanted to dissect this time with these 2 that the suspect we fell right in.
What is it supposed to be? What am I forgetting? Is it one of these? That's the tarp. That's that. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. I don't know. The hammer?
Here's exactly what happened.
He had the second hammer.
So,
Oh. I thought it meant like fake, like he showed something, he like faked a shadow. That was confusing wording. It's their fault, not mine.
This was exactly what he...
He danced around in all the blood.
Turned the room into a crime scene, in which he himself had a... He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the
Look
same
at
time.
Sakura's face.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement,
Whip,
we
whip,
left
whip,
the
whip.
nurse's office, and Hifumi we simply got up and made
How do I
his
feel about my
escape.
victory? I feel
When we
pretty.
learned
I
his
feel pretty
body
good
had
about it.
disappeared, and once again,
I thought I was gonna really
Hifumi
struggle
had
with
the
this
chance
one.
he was
I mean, I
waiting
did with
This
some of the
time, he snuck into the
technicalities,
equipment.
but
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move. That
He
explains
sure
how
did.
each of the-
yeah, it'll be done by 6.
But even Hifumi didn't
So
know
hurry
what
up.
the
I don't think we're gonna
true
get to see
killer had in
Celeste's
mind
death
for
today,
their final act.
unfortunately.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi, and they did it using an ordinary, everyday. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind.
Celeste. Celestia. Celeste isn't here to see that we figured her out. Hi, Tanner. Ah, poor Celeste. I mean, she's the one who chose to do this,
You
but...
lose.
Clink, clink, clink! Well, now we gotta do our last strike or whatever.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They
I don't
hang
know.
heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is...
She admitted it.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Yeah, but this involves your life. Aren't you scared? That was the end? There's no final strike or whatever? Come on, I did the best on this one. They can't give me like a B or a C. B! I got an A on the other ones. How did I get on the A on the other ones? I did so bad.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Uh-oh.
Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Poor Celeste. I'm gonna go pee and then we'll watch her execution. I'll be right back, guys. BRB. Hello. I hath returned. Alright, let's get this on with. I gotta get going, but I want to see this.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. If you would, please locate your lever and when the votes are tallied, will you make the right choice or the dreadful?
Well, we know who it is. R.I.P. Celeste, it's been fun. You guys can see me, right? Hear me? Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro. So they have the same last name?
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. See, if it's like a game, it's like, darn, I lost, but like, you lost, you're gonna die now. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan, but how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. Yeah, that's a good question. Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
And did you use, you know, I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Oh, she took alter ego. That they didn't talk about that at all. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Wow, she's being nice enough not to say anything in front of Monokuma. Okay, Celeste. Yeah, she is, Makoto. See? See, you're about to die. You can screw them all over if you
just a
want.
second.
If I was Celeste, I feel like I'd be so scared and mad. I'd be like, they have a laptop hiding. This is the first female Blackened. I realized that too. Oh, gotcha, Alyssa. Okay. Tanner, please don't say that. I mean, Sakura already died. Sayaka, sorry. I didn't read the retracted message, which is good. Anyway, I'm not going to read. No spoilers, guys. Please don't even allude to things. Please. I know most of you know that, but just to any of the new people.
In other words,
Indeed.
I see.
And use it to drag Hifumi into the plan you come up with. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What do you... Hi, Hifumi.
Actually,
It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. That was a good thing to say.
So
I
then,
have proof. Would you like to see it?
Damnation!
But how did he do it? He was supposed to yell if either of us. Just why Taka forced me to steal it.
as for
Please
me,
forgive me. He threatened me. Oh.
As for me,
Came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say he abused me. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice. You should have said he was going to kill you. I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far. It's amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. Oh, Celeste. Say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
It's okay, Tanner. I forgive you. I'm glad you didn't spoil anything, really. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to... Oh,
unfortunate.
he got mad. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands. Huh?
actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape, and he has mentioned you as his target.
indeed.
Poor Hifumi. That bastard.
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She. I have to save her.
Save her!
Oh my god.
actually,
Would you like to join with me? Hifumi, come on. Are you really that daft? Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
Hi, Ark. Without audio. Hi, Ark. Did you get that? I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation? Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. Oh. All I have to do is make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place. So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's a good point.
Let's see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Oof. Being mean in her final minutes.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's simple. After he did his part and he pretended to be dead once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that. Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. Oh. It all seemed very straightforward, stereotypical. So the vampire stuff was stupid. I thought I was really onto something there. Because she seemed like a typical vampire person, you know? The type to be a vampire, but I guess that'd be ridiculous. Ark just waved and said hi to you. Oh, thanks, Ark. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
He would plan to kill him all along. Celeste, so cold-hearted. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. What the heck? How can human life mean so little to you? That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win. Now you do sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take this as far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? You're talking about the $1 million? No. For the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been to escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one more than anyone here. Anyone. So everyone turns out to be a trash person once they're revealed to be the murderer.
Little bitch.
Do you want to know why?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream, and accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream
Honestly.
forever. And there was no way that I could ever do it. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical kill.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of
isn't
yours?
it wonderful?
To live in a European castle as a vampire. And together, handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. This was your dream? I was going to make them dress up like vampires! So it's not completely out of the blue, but I guess the way she dresses is not, it's not subtle. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of
This is fine.
decadence. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. It does look like she's flicking us off. That's what life is all about. Come on, I want to see you die so I can get going. Combined with my only winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would
Just
I?
the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. Wow, you're kind of a terrible person.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. You're trash. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should have been saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled. I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes.
That's right.
indeed.
I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
Isn't it
then
wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette. You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie, and that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills,
So he could tell she was a little scared. Let's get rolling.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
So I completely forgot she was the ultimate gambler. Hi, Navi.
It's punishment.
She was a Twilight stan, yeah.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Oh.
What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Is that for where Alter Ego
Which
is?
is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Alright, Celeste. Taking it like a champ, kind of, but you're also a garbage person because you don't care about anybody's lives. Hats off. Except I'm not taking my hat off. She's like, gee, how's this gonna go down? Well, you got your castle, kind of. Will it be as weird as the burning of the Versailles witch? They're gonna burn her. Oh, that's a terrible death. At least Leon's was like, probably knocked him out after a few hits. And Mondo's was incomprehensible. Oh, that sucks. She's a vampire, not a witch. There she goes. Into the fire and the flames. The music. Oh, is it gonna crash into her? What? Ah! Oh, so they crashed right into her. Alright, well maybe it was fast. She didn't really get to burn. So that's good, I guess? Okay, Monokuma. This girl is on fire! That's right. Sad. It's over. I'm gonna save it right here while everyone's staring at me. 3, 6... Including me, there's only 7 of us left. Which means 2 will die in the next one, and there'll be 5. 2 will die in the next one, and then there'll be 3. That'll be interesting. I wonder how far into the game I am. How far into the game am I? Am I more than halfway? I hope so. I'm gonna save it again. Alright. That's it, guys. Oh, I can't believe we did the whole trial and everything. Huh. Poor Celeste. I feel so accomplished that I got it. I actually predicted it. Anyway. I could use a donut now. Maybe I'll go to Dunkin'. Fun fact, Celeste hates everything in normal, so getting her grand death plucked away in a car crash must have given her true despair. That's a good point, Tanner. Alright, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm glad I'm enjoying it. I really want to finish. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. Maybe in the first half of this week again. I'll let you know. Thanks for being here. That's it. Thanks for enjoying my struggling with me. It's a good time. I gotta get going. I'm hungry. That's it. Goodbye, guys. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't cut me off this time.